Hello! So today we're going to talk about Hollywood and we're going to talk about Sony and this survey thing that they're doing where you might win $100. Ooh, maybe $100. Maybe. And how extremely insulting that is. Now, where do I get my news? I get them from Grace Randolph. Grace Randolph and Beyond the Trailers and Movie Math. And I have a link right at the bottom is where I get all my news. I wake up in the morning, drink my coffee, I comment, show the trailer, and I'll be like, ooh, this looks good. No way. Not in 1,000 years. So I can gauge, whether I'm going to go see a movie or not go see a movie, and the conversation is being had there. Now, Sony, let's talk about Sony and their premiere program, a special You Go Boy thing. I don't know what it's called. But basically, Sony is creating this program where you log online and you fill out a survey. And based on a trailer, I don't know, or a movie idea that they're having, and then you maybe you'll win $100. To me, this is extremely insulting. It's extremely insulting, and there's a reason why Animaniacs did this whole joke about, would you like to take a survey? Do you like lima beans with that? Do you like eggs with your lima beans? The reason why that survey was out there, and the reason why people hang up on survey people is because it's just, who wants to spend all that time? And if you've ever taken a survey, it's not one page. You know that, right? It's like, and to dangle that character of maybe that invisible carrot that maybe is there or maybe it's not there half of the time is just insulting. And it kind of shows you what Hollywood thinks of people. Because if they're not willing to create a job, if they're not willing to put this out there, this is how I think Sony, if you want to seriously handle this in a very proper way, what I recommend is you go to Grace Randolph and you ask her, who are your top people that you think would really give us an honest opinion about the movie? And not just whether they like it or don't like it, but the impact, the social impact. Is this movie going to be a cult movie? Is this movie going to be a blockbuster? Is this movie going to be understood or resonates? I think that when you have a really strong group of people that can honestly do that, then you'll be able to put out a good product. But having this survey thing, I mean, a lot of times you do know that people are just going to click in order so that they can just, win the $100, right? I mean, that's what I would do. Because I don't really, give people a job. Pay them to fill out, to watch the trailer, to do a 2-page review of what they think with specific elements about the movie and why they think it's going to make money or not make money and why it resonates for them and why it doesn't resonate for them, rather than giving them the option of maybe $100, because you're stepping into a territory where I don't think this is going to help you and you're just throwing away money. This is no different than various other surveys that have been out there that people take, and it just, from studying biological psychology and research biological psychology, I can tell you that, when you don't have an honest relationship with the people that you're having, where you're asking information of, you might not get honest information. And I think that that's what needs to happen. I think there needs to be built a certain level of trust, and you need to find people that really love Hollywood, really love the craft, and really love the product. Hey, you want to give me that job? I'll do it. I'll fill out, you pay me, we'll talk about it. I'll fill out not a survey. I'm not going to do a survey for maybe $100. You'll have to give me actual money and like W-2 forms and everything, and then fill out a 2-page report about what's going on, because that's how you're really going to get people to understand and watch the movies and put out a better product. Another element that I think that puts people off, and I'm going to give you some free ones this time. Star-studded. Anything that's star-studded. I mean, The Expendables. Look at that. And you know what? These star-studded movies humiliate the craft. They actually impede people from going to the movie. They stop people from from being excited about movies, because when you have so many celebrities and it's every someone's like, oh, you're great, and basically that's what it comes out to a lot of people. Oh, you're great. Oh, you're great. No, you're great. No, you're great. You're awesome. And then in the climate of where we have so many celebrities, I mean, seriously, like, is everybody that's has ever been filmed a celebrity? Because we have reality television people, we have people on YouTube that are celebrities, we have people on Netflix that are celebrities, we have people on the TV, we have people on the movies. I mean, it's like, wow, it just doesn't stop. It just, there's so many celebrities. I'm a celebrity. I'm probably the king of all celebrities. But that's a whole other subject. But I think that that's what also pushes people away from watching movies. That it waters down the craft to a point that it's insulting. It's just insulting. It's basically saying, look, we got all these stars. You want to see the movie? You better come see the movie with all the stars. No. Now, for instance, you've got a movie now, Entourage. Now, Entourage versus Spy, right? I think they're coming out around the same time. Spy is a movie with Melissa McCarthy, Jude Law, Jason Statham, and someone else. I forget her name. And Joanne Whitley. I don't know. I don't know. But basically, they're in that movie and they're being funny. There's 4 main actors and 5. There's 5, 6, a few. It's a storyline. It's a craft. It's a movie that is put together, that is funny, and it's action driven, and it resonates for me, and it's innovative because it's got Melissa McCarthy being a spy, and this is a new James Bond. I mean, this is literally a new James Bond, that the new franchise that they're creating. So I don't know who created this, but kudos to you, because to me, that's a movie that I want to go see. That's a movie that I'm excited about going to go see. Same with 89 Homes or 90 Homes or some kind of homes with Andrew Garfield. That's another movie. But I will have to say that my concern about some of these movies is the lack of inclusion, the lack of diversity, the lack of giving the opportunity to people to have an opinion and a voice in the climate of humanity. And I think when you look at these trailers, even for Spy, as excited as I am for Spy, and as excited as I am for 88 Homes or 90 Homes or whatever how many homes there are with Andrew Garfield, there's a lack of diversity. And I think that that's really what rings at why people they're not going to go see the movies. So that's another element. And so now, because a product is not being put out that represents humanity, then you look at the whole star-studded, and you look at options and how it waters down the craft, how it waters down the element. And then you look at the options for viewers. I mean, we have Netflix, YouTube, Hulu, and all these, Roku has come up with all these channels, and then people are creating content, and basically I can make a movie if I wanted to and put it out on the internet and have people watch it. So the competition is like nothing Hollywood ever imagined it would be. So I think that Hollywood really, really, really needs to step it up a notch and really needs to create a consortium of people that are really going to give great ideas and really going to put in amazing input rather than a survey. Like, I don't know who and what is happening at Sony, but if the email hacks are, I'm concerned. I'm deeply concerned. So that this is their answer to making better movies, a survey website. Like, I just don't know. Like, are people doing drugs? Stop doing drugs, you guys. Get it together. Because the survey dangling an invisible carrot thing is just not helping anybody. So what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? And let me know. I wish you a wonderful year. Take care.